Hi, everyone. I am doing the dispatch for the week from my house. I am a little under the weather and kind of crabby, actually. I think I was last week, only it hasn't gone away. They gave me some meds. The meds were I picked up the wrong ones. I'm not going to go into it, but I'm crabby. But I have lemon sorbet. I really like lemon sorbet. It's very good. Um, I'm going to read a bit from, I wanted to touch base. What Painting Is, James Elkins. Great book. But before we do that, I do want to mention that, I don't know if you saw, I sent out an email earlier today about the reading group. So it's on. There was some nice response. It looks like we've got a group. If you're interested, please click on the link and register. If you have questions, email me. Yeah, like that. And I think we're going to be starting a week from Tuesday, so in about 10 days. It's open not only for painters, if there are non-painters out there that would like to join a discussion group about art, culture, painting, please. I do mention the different things in the email that we're going to be covering. A lot of the stuff are readings from here that people have responded to that are interested in. Yeah, so there's that. So what else? I didn't drive into the studio today. I'm trying to rest. That's why I'm home. So I think after this, I'm gonna go take a nap. That's anyway, here we are. The introduction to What Painting Is by James Elkins. He's an art historian. I don't know if he's retired. He may not be. He's written a lot of books. Teaches at the Art Institute of Chicago, School of the Art Institute of Chicago. I think that's how you say it. Okay. So, and this had a shout out on the back. When it came out, how long ago? How long ago was this published? 2000, 1999, a while ago. Has a shout out on the back. This book is brilliant. Frank Auerbach. Frank thinks it's a brilliant book. Who am I to? Okay, here we go. Introduction. Water and stones. Those are the unpromising ingredients of two very different endeavors. The first is painting, because artists' pigments are made from fluids, these days usually petroleum products and plant oils, mixed together with powdered stones to give color. All oil paints, watercolors, gouaches, and acrylics are made that way, and so are more solid concoctions, including pastels, ink blocks, crayons, and charcoal. They differ only in the proportion of water and stone, or to put it more accurately, medium and pigment. To make oil paint, for example, it is only necessary to buy powdered rock and mix it with a medium, say linseed oil, so that it can be spread with a brush. Very little more is involved in any pigment, and the same observations apply to other visual arts. Ceramics begins with the careful mixing of tap water and clay, and the wet clay slip is itself a dense mixture of stone and water. Watery mud is the medium of ceramicists. Just as oily mud is the medium of painters. Mural painting uses water and stone, and tempera uses egg and stone. Even a medium like bronze casting relies on the capacity of stone, that is, the mixture of tin, lead, copper, zinc, and other metals to become a river of bright orange fluid. So painting and other visual arts are one example of negotiations between water and stone, and the other is alchemy. In alchemy, the stone with a capital S is the ultimate goal. And one of the purposes of alchemy is to turn something as liquid as water into a substance as firm and unmeltable as stone. As in painting, the means are liquid and the ends are solid. And as in painting, most of alchemy does not have to do with either pure water or hard stones, but the mixtures of the two. Alchemists work with viscid stews, with tacky drying films, with brittle skins of slag. In short, they were concerned with the same range of half fluids as painters and other artists. That is the first point of similarity between alchemy and painting. There's a second similarity that runs even deeper and gives me the impetus to explain painting in such a strange way. In alchemy, as in painting, there are people who prefer to live antiseptically and think about the work instead of laboring over it. In alchemy, those are the spiritual or meditative alchemists, the ones who read about alchemy and ponder its meaning, but try not to go near a laboratory. And in painting, they're the critics and art historians who rarely venture close enough to a studio to feel the pull of paint on their fingers. Perhaps because they are uncomfortable with paint, art historians prefer meanings that are not intimately dependent on the way the paintings were made. And here he's referencing a color plate, and I'll try to put it in. I'll try to put it in the PDF. Consider, for instance, the first of the color plates in this book, color plate 1. An art historian looking at this painting might recognize Sasetta, a 14th century painter from Siena. Sasetta is known to art history as a late medieval artist who slowly adjusted his work to the emerging sensibility of the Florentine Renaissance. He knew about the important new works that were being made in Florence, and there are echoes and hints of them in his paintings, though in the end he remained faithful to the conservative Sienese ways. We know a little about his life and about his patrons and commissions, and we can guess at his friends and the places he visited. Pictures can have many meanings of those kinds, and art history is a rich and complex field. But a painting is a painting, and not words describing the artist or the place it was made, or the people who commissioned it. A painting is made of paint, of fluids and stone, and paint has its own logic and its own meanings, even before it is shaped into the head of a Madonna. To an artist, a picture is both a sum of ideas and a blurry memory of pushing paint, breathing fumes, dripping oils and wiping brushes, smearing and diluting and mixing. Bleary pre-verbal thoughts are intermixed with the nameable concepts, figures, and forms that are being represented. The material memories are not usually part of what is said about a picture. And that is a fault in interpretation, because every painting captures a certain resistance of paint, a prodding gesture of the brush, a speed and insistence in the face of mindless matter. And it does so at the same moment and in the same thought as it captures the expression of a face. It's good. Yeah, that's it for today. Let me know if you're interested in the reading group. I'll carry on the dispatches in any case. Hopefully the new meds I got will work and kick in. What else? That's it. Look forward to getting back to the studio. I started painting here, but it's been hard. I haven't been feeling well. I'm looking at it, it's over there. I actually was trying to figure out how to have the this camera view, this isn't the best view what you're seeing. This is prettier, but I don't know how to sit for it. All right, it is what it is. Be well. Keep making stuff. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.